had a drawer of undeveloped film. Every roll of word inside a slim canister of plastic and of light, kept from the developing, kept from sight. For reasons none of us could understand, a man who loved photography, whose hand keep holding. Some images are better kept as possibility. He bought the camera young and shot 2 years of rolls that went into the drawer. The fears of what development might take away from what the moment felt like on the day. He pressed the shutter, set a photograph is always less than what you saw, the half of what the eye held in the actual light. He preferred the unprocessed, the might have been over the flattened and the fixed. The film is pulling me under. I can hear the unprocessed thunder. 40 years of moments in the dark, each one still a possibility, not a mark. Develop for me what cannot be developed. Film, roll, dark, keep. 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 Shoot, hold. We developed 3 of them after he died. Stood in the chemist together, side by side, waiting for the prints to come out of the machine. And when they swung into color on the paper, every face was someone 40 years younger in a place we recognized as somewhere before us, before the losses and the years that worn us into the people standing at the counter. They say the dead release the moments that they captured, but my uncle kept 40 years of light in plastic canisters. I do not need every role to be developed. I only need 3 prints of faces. 40 years younger. 40 years younger. Trust the undeveloped. My uncle had a drawer of undeveloped film. Every roll of world inside a slim canister of possibility and light, kept from the fix and kept from becoming right. We developed 3 and found the young faces there. Everyone we loved before the web. Leave your mark. We are still developing. The drawer is still full. The canisters are still his. The film remembers every moment he decided to keep. Last summer, my father fell asleep in the garden chair, asleep so deep. We watched him from the kitchen window long before we understood that something wrong was not the word for it, more like a right. He had earned the afternoon, the light. Keep watching. Some sleeps are worth the watching from a window. The garden held him in that particular way of late July, spectacular and ordinary, both the bees still working, the roses he had planted never shirking from their task beside him, and his breath rose and fell so slowly close to death. In its peacefulness we did not know then that summer would not offer him again an afternoon as full as that one was. The garden is pulling me under. I can hear the July thunder. We watched him sleep from the kitchen glass, not knowing it was the last of the last sleep for me. In the afternoon light, sleep, garden chair, watch, sleep, garden chair, watch, sleep, sleep, garden chair, chair, watch, sleep, sleep, garden chair, chair, watch, sleep, sleep, garden, sleep, sleep, garden, sleep, sleep, garden chair, watch. Breathe, still breathe, no sleep, garden. A photograph of him in that chair. Somebody took it from the kitchen there, behind the glass without him knowing it. His head to one side in the particular sit of someone fully given to the rest of an afternoon that offered him its best. Light and warmth and bees and roses and the absolute surrender of a man who had earned the right to sleep in his own garden. They say the dead release the summers that they slept through, but that afternoon held him so completely. I do not need the summer to come back the same. I only need the photograph above the kitchen window, above the kitchen window. Trust the afternoon light. The last summer my father fell asleep in the garden chair, asleep so deep, giving himself to July without a care. The bees and roses keeping him there. I keep the photographs above the kitchen glass, watching him sleep in a summer that is past. Leave your mark. We are still watching. The chair is still there. The July is still his. The garden remembers every afternoon it held him. Joke, tell, laugh, miss. Joke, tell, laugh, miss. Joke, tell, laugh, miss. My father had a joke he told for years that nobody found funny through the tears of polite laughter that the family gave each Christmas like a gift nobody craved. But him, he laughed before he reached the end, each time as if the punchline was a friend. Keep telling, some jokes are only funny to the teller. The joke was not even particularly bad, just specific to a world that he had lived inside before we came along. A reference to something now too long gone to land on anyone but him. He told it at the edges and the rim of every family gathering, and we laughed the way you laugh to set someone free of the burden of a joke that missed its mark. The joke is pulling me under. I can hear the punchline thunder. He laughed before he finished every year. The same joke landing only in his ear. Tell it for me one more Christmas. Joke, tell, laugh, miss. Joke, tell, laugh, miss. Joke, joke, tell, laugh, laugh, miss, miss. Joke, tell, laugh, laugh, miss, miss. Joke, tell, laugh, miss. Land free, land known. Joke, tell. First Christmas after he was gone, my uncle told the joke to carry on. The tradition got it slightly wrong. The reference of the punchline not as strong as the original, but close enough that something in the room turned less rough around the edges for a moment. All of us who knew it felt the rise and fall of his particular laugh inside the wrong version. They say the dead release the laughter that they carry, but that joke survived him in my uncle's mouth. I do not need the punchline to be perfect. I only need somebody telling it before they reach the end. Before they reach the end. Trust the laugh that comes too early. My father had a joke he told for years that nobody found funny through the tears of polite laughter given like a gift. A joke that only he could feel the lift. My uncle told it wrong last Christmas night, and every one of us laughed like it was right. Leave your mark. We are still telling it. The punchline is still his. The laugh still comes too early. The joke remembers every room that gave it a polite smile. Father waited at the airport once for 7 hours on a Thursday in the months of winter, when the flights were grounded by a storm that held the planes against the sky. He did not call ahead to say he'd wait, just sat there in the plastic chair and late. Keep waiting, some people wait without needing to be asked. He had driven 2 hours to collect me from a life I had been living separately from the family for a year abroad. He sat there in the airport unreimbursed for any sat in the plastic chair and played a game of patience with himself until I came. The airport is pulling me under. I can't hear the departure thunder. 7 hours in a plastic chair for me, the quietest form of love there is to see. Wait for me beneath the arrivals board. I came through the arrivals gate at 2 in the morning, and he stood the way you do. When you have been sitting long enough, that standing feels like something close to rough on the body, but he stood and raised his hand, the quietest of gestures, and I understand now what 7 hours in a plastic chair means as a sentence about being there for someone who does not know you are waiting.
They say the dead release the hours that they gave us,
but my father sat 7 hours in a plastic chair.
I do not need the flight to have been on time.
I only need to know he did not call ahead. He just sat down.
He just sat down.
Trust the 7 hours.
Trust the 7 hours. For 7 hours on a Thursday in the months of winter, sitting in a plastic chair, giving me his evening without fanfare. I came through arrivals and he raised his hand, the quietest thing I never fully understand. Leave your mark. We are still waiting.
The chair is still plastic. The arrivals board is still his.
The airport
remembers every hour he sat
without complaint.
My father used the shaving soap in a bowl, a wooden bowl that held a particular soul of a morning ritual he kept for years. Before the house awoke, before the gears of family life engaged, he stood alone before the bathroom mirror with the bone. Keep lathering, some smells arrive before the memory does. The soap was a particular brand made in a town we never visited. The trade of it discontinued sometime in the 90s. He bought the last 12 pucks, the tiny announcement in the paper said the last batch going, and he bought them for the vast remainder of his morning, stored them in the bathroom cabinet behind the thin door that held his particular world. The soap is pulling me under. I can hear the bathroom thunder. 12 pucks stored against the discontinuing of a smell he would not live without renewing. Lather for me in the early dark. Soap bowl, lather 12. He used the last buck on a Thursday morning, stood there with the empty bowl without warning. Anyone that he was running out just used it to the end and washed the bowl and set it back beside the mirror where it always sat, empty now and dry. And after that he switched to something else, but never found the same particular morning in the ground of any other soap he ever tried.
They say the dead release the rituals that kept them,
but my father bought 12 pucks against the losing.
I do not need the soap to still exist.
I only need the wooden bowl beside the mirror every morning. Beside the mirror every morning. Trust the empty bowl. My father used a shaving soap in a bowl. A wooden bowl that held the particular soul of every morning, standing at the glass before the family came, before the mass. Oh, he used the last buck on a Thursday and stood there with the empty bowl and the discontinued air. Leave your mind. We are still standing at the mirror. The bowl is still wooden. The soap is still his smell. The bathroom remembers every morning he lathered in it. My grandmother had a window seat she kept for herself, the one where morning crept first into the house, the eastern window where the light arrived before it went anywhere else. Into the room she sat there with her tea before the house awoke the myth. Keep sitting, some seats become the person who inhabits them. We knew not to sit there, knew the way. A family knows things nobody had to say. Out loud the window seat was hers, the light was hers from 6 until the house got bright. Enough for everyone, and she would move into the day from that particular groove of morning she had worn into the cushion of the window seat through years of pushing gently back the curtain and the dark. The window seat is pulling me under. I can hear the eastern thunder. Every morning hers from 6 to 8. Before the house arrived, before the weight of everyone descended on the day. Seat, window, east, light. Seat, window, east, light. Seat, seat, window, window, east, east, light, light. Seat, seat, window. Seat, window, east, light. Seat, window, seat, window. Seat, window, east, light. Sit, wait, sit, no. Seat, window. Seat, window. Seat, window. Seat, window. After she was gone, nobody sat there for a full year, just left the morning air to settle on the cushion, unoccupied. The light still came at 6, still tried to find a person who had always met it. The window seat still held the shape, she said it, to over decades of the same sly lean toward the glass, the same particular keen attention to whatever the morning held.
They say the dead release the views they claim each morning,
but that window seat kept a shape a full year empty.
I do not need the morning to be house before the rest of us, before the day became a place of fuss. I sat there on a 6 o'clock in spring and felt the light arrive like everything. Leave your mark. We are still sitting at 6. The cushion is still warm. The lean is still hers. The window remembers every morning she came first to it. My father sang in the car and only there. Nowhere else would do, not anywhere. With people present, not in any room. Just the car, the road, and the particular bloom of confidence that driving gave his voice. He sang like someone who had made a choice. Keep singing. Some voices only open at 60 miles an hour. He had one song he loved above the rest, an old one from before our time, the best version of it lived inside his mouth. The words not always right, the melody south of perfect, but the feeling absolutely true. He sang it every long drive newly, as if the road required the offering of that particular song, that summary. A voice against the window and the speed. The song is pulling me under. I can hear the car window thunder. He sang it imperfectly and absolutely true. A voice that only opened when the road came through. Sing for me at 60 miles an hour. Song, car, road, open. Song, car, road, open. Song, car, road, road, open, open. Song, car, road, road, open. Open, 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 open. Song, car, road, open. Song, car, road, open. Song, car, road, drive, voice, drive, no song, car. I heard him start at once and stop mid-line. Pull over to the hard shoulder, the sign of something in the song that day, too close to whatever he kept nearest and most. Got it, he sat there, engine running still. Said nothing, started up and over the hill. We drove in silence and he never finished the song that day. Something had diminished between the verse and where the chorus lived. They say the dead release the songs they carry, but my father left his unfinished on the hard shoulder. I do not need to know which line stopped him. I only need to hear the song start up. Whenever I drive, whenever I drive, trust the open road. My father sang in the car and only there. Nowhere else would do, not anywhere. Giving his best voice to the road and speed, singing what the driving said he need. I pulled over on the hard shoulder last week. Sat with the engine running, could not speak. Leave your mark. We are still starting the song. The road is still long. The hard shoulder is still his. The car remembers every mile he sang into it.
Grandfather went to church every Sunday for 60 years without a missing one day, until the Sunday that he did not go, sat in his chair instead and let the slow bell of the church across the field ring out. Without him for the first time, without doubt, keep sitting. Some absences say more than any presence.
We did not ask him why, we understood that 60 years of Sundays in the wood, pew third from the front beside the aisle, had earned him the right to sit a while outside of it and let the bell ring on. Without his particular weight upon the pew that held the shape of him through rain and winter and the years we asked him play, nothing, just brought him tea and let him be. The church is pulling me under, I can hear the empty pew thunder. 60 years and then one Sunday morning, he sat in his chair without a warning. Ring for me across the empty field. Sunday pew bell, sit. Sunday pew bell, sit. Sunday, Sunday pew pew bell, bell, sit, sit. Sunday, Sunday pew bell, bell, sit, sit. Sunday, Sunday pew pew bell, bell, sit, sit. Sunday pew, Sunday pew bell, sit. Sunday pew, Sunday pew bell, sit. Ring stay, ring no Sunday pew. He died the following Thursday in the chair, the same one where he sat that Sunday where the bell rang out across the field without him. We buried him on Saturday and put him in the churchyard where the bell could reach. Every Sunday morning like a speech, he had given 60 years without a single Sunday missing and without a word of explanation for the last. They say the dead release the rituals they kept, but 60 years of Sundays left a shape in that pew. I do not need to know why he stayed home that morning. I only need the bell still ringing across the field. Still ringing across the field. Trust the one Sunday he sat still.
My grandfather went to church every Sunday for 60 years without a missing one day,
Until the morning that he chose his chair and let the bell ring out across the air. Oh, he died that Thursday in the same chair sitting, the bell on Sunday ringing and not quitting. Leave your mark. We are
are still listening to the bell. The pew is still his shape, the chair is still warm. The Sunday remembers the one morning he stayed home. Came to stay for just a week 40 years ago and at its peak. The week became a month, became a year, became the rest of his life lived in here. But the suitcase never fully went away. He kept it partially packed every day. Keep staying. Some people arrive but never quite unpack. Not full, not empty, just a middle state of readiness that let him navigate the question of belonging in a house that was not his. He moved quiet as a mouse through every room as if he might still leave tomorrow. Kept one hand inside the sleeve of going, just in case the call came through from somewhere that would tell him what to do with all the years that had accumulated. The suitcase is pulling me under. I can hear the half-pack thunder. 40 years of staying without landing, a life conducted from a partial standing, packed for me between the staying and the going. Case, half stay, go, case, half stay, go, case, half stay, stay, go, go, case, half stay, go, go, case, half stay, go, go, go. Pack, leave, pack, no, case, half, pack, leave, pack, no, case, half, pack, leave, pack, no, case, half. The partial leaving, the readiness that kept him from believing fully in the staying, and yet here he was 40 years later, still here, more rooted than he ever let himself know. They say the dead release the roads they kept their eyes on, but my uncle kept one hand in going for 40 years. I do not need the suitcase to be empty. I only need to know he stayed in spite of it. Stayed in spite of it. Trust the half-packed bag. My uncle came to stay for just a week. 40 years ago, and at its peak, the week became his life, became his home, became the place he never left alone. Oh, we found the suitcase half-packed when he died, still facing out the window, still inside. Leave your mark. We are still half-packed. The window still faces the road. The suitcase is still his. The wardrobe remembers every morning There was a bench at the end of the ward where the families went when they could not afford to be inside the room another minute. Not from a lack of love, but too much in it. The weight of watching someone in a bed becoming something other than the thread keeps sitting. Some benches exist for the ones left standing. My mother sat there every afternoon for 6 weeks in the particular tune of hospital, the squeak of shoes, the soft announcement overhead, the coughing loft of sounds a ward makes day and night without consideration for the ones who doubt their own capacity to keep on sitting in a room where someone they love is quitting the ordinary world by degrees. The bench is pulling me under. I can hear the ward corridor thunder. 6 weeks of afternoons my mother sat and gathered herself before going back. Sit for me at the end of the corridor. Bench, ward, sit, gather. Bench, ward, sit, gather. Bench, bench, ward, ward, sit, sit, gather, gather. Bench. Bench, ward, bench, ward, bench, ward, sit, gather. Bench, ward. Bench, ward, bench, ward, sit, gather. Leave, return, leave, known. Bench, ward. I sat beside her on it once a Thursday. She did not speak, I did not speak the first day of understanding that some silences are not the absence of the sentences, but the sentence itself. We sat and let the corridor do what corridors get good at in a hospital. The holding of the ones outside the room, the folding of their fear into a manageable sigh. They say the dead release the rooms they lay in, but that bench held my mother 6 weeks of afternoon. I do not need the ward to still be open. I only need to know she had somewhere to sit between the visits. Somewhere to sit between the visits. Trust the bench at the end of the corridor. There was a bench at the end of the ward where the families went when they could not afford another minute in the room, but could not leave the building, neither caught between the grief. My mother sat there every afternoon at 3, gathering herself for what the room would be. Leave your mark, we are still sitting on it. The corridor is still long, the bench is still cold. The ward remembers every family it held outside the door. My grandmother kept a dress inside a bag of tissue paper sealed against the drag of time and air and light that takes the color from the things we love and makes them duller. Then the moment they were new and worn, the dress was blue, she wore it the morning born. Keep sealing. Some garments hold the person, not the fabric. She wore it once, my mother said the day my grandfather came back from far away. A year he had been gone and she had stood at the station in that blue the way you would if you had waited long enough to know that waiting is its own particular glow. He saw her on the platform in the blue, and that was the moment she always knew he would stay. She said the dress confirmed it. The dress is pulling me under. I can hear the platform thunder. One morning in a blue that held a man back to her before their life began. Stay for me inside the tissue paper. Dress blue, platform stay. Dress blue, platform stay. Dress blue, platform stay. Stay. Dress blue, platform stay. Dress blue, platform stay. Well sealed, well known. Dress blue. My mother opened it the year she died, unfolded the tissue paper at her side, and held the blue up to the winter light. The color had not gone entirely right, but close enough that something in the room shifted toward the platform, and the bloom of a morning 60 years before two people found each other underneath the steeple of a station in a blue dress and a year apart. They say the dead release the clothes they kept for reasons, but that dress held the platform more than 60 years. I do not need the blue to be as bright as it was then. I only need my mother holding it up to the winter light. Up to the winter light. Trust the tissue paper. My grandmother kept the dress inside a bag of tissue paper sealed against the drag of time that takes the color from the worn blue of a morning. Somebody came home. My mother held it to the light last winter, finding what the tissue tried to keep in her. Leave your mark. We are still unfolding. The bag is still sealed. The blue is still there. The dress remembers the one morning it was everything. My father knew a shortcut through the town that nobody else used, a cutting down behind the hardware store and through a gap in the fence that did not appear on any map. We asked him where it went. He said it goes where you need to go 10 minutes before. Keep cutting. Shortcuts are a kind of inheritance. He walked it every day for 30 years, in all the seasons, through the different fears of weather and of age. The gap in the fence got smaller as his shoulders got more dense with the years, but still he fit through. Still he came out the other side, and still the hill on the far end brought him out exactly where he needed to be, as if the shortcut there had been designed specifically for him. The shortcut is pulling me under. I can hear the gap in the fence thunder. 30 years of cutting through the same back way behind the hardware store is claimed. On 10 minutes nobody else could find. Cut, fence through. 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 Narrow fit, narrow, no cut, gap. I found the gap by accident one morning, cutting through on a day without a warning that I would end up behind the hardware store. Saw the fence and felt the pull before I understood what I was looking at. Stepped through and came out where the hill went flat, and brought me out exactly where I needed. Arrived 10 minutes early unimpeded. Stood there with a shortcut in my feet. They say the dead release the roots they walk, but my father left his shortcut in the fence. I do not need the hardware store to still be there. I only need the gap and the hill on the other side. The hill on the other side. Trust the gap in the fence. My father knew a shortcut through the town that nobody else used. The cutting down behind the store and through a gap that fit exactly one man, 30 years of it. I found it on a morning by mistake, arriving 10 minutes early in his wake. Leave your mark, we are still cutting through. Gap is still there, the hill is still his. The fence remembers every shoulder that squeezed through it. Oh, hey. Squeezed through it. I grew up falling asleep to the sound of my father breathing through the ground. Floor ceiling between our rooms at night, a rhythm so consistent, so right, that silence when it came was louder than any noise the world had yet began. Keep breathing, some sounds are the architecture of a childhood. I did not know I heard it until it stopped. The first night after he was gone, I dropped into a sleep that had no floor to it, a silence where the breathing used to sit, and woke at 3 convinced something was wrong, before remembering that all
childhood night was built around that particular and unremarkable sound. Breathe for me through the ceiling. Breath, room, night, through breath, room, night, through breath, room, room, night, night, room, room. My son sleeps in the room beside me now. I hear him breathing through the wall. Somehow, the same unremarkable and steady sound that held my childhood to the ground. Some nights I lie awake and listen long to what I know will one day also be gone, and feel the weight of being the breathing on the other side for someone who is leaving childhood by the inch beneath my roof.
They say the dead release the air, they move through us,
but my father's breathing
held my childhood together.
I do not need the room beside me to be his.
I only need
to hear my son breathe through the wall at night.
through the wall at night.
Trust the sound of breathing. I grew up falling asleep to the sound. Oh, my father breathing through the ground.
Floor ceiling
Of my particular night, a rhythm I mistook for granted and for right. My son breathed through the wall beside me now, and I lie awake and listen to him somehow leave your mark. We are still breathing. The wall is still thin. The night is still his. The ceiling remembers every breath that passed through it. My father waited at the airport once for 7 hours on a Thursday in the months of winter, when the flights were grounded by a storm that held the planes against the sky. He did not call ahead to say he'd wait, just sat there in the plastic chair and late. Keep waiting. Some people wait without needing to be asked. He had driven 2 hours to collect me from a life I had been living separately from the family for a year abroad. He sat there in the airport and reimbursed for any of the hours by any measure of what waiting cost a man whose treasure was his time. He gave it all the same, sat in the plastic chair and played a game of patience with himself until I came.
the airport is pulling me under.
I can hear the departure thunder. 7 hours in a plastic chair for me, the quietest form of love there is to see.
Wait for me
Beneath the arrivals board.
Wait, chair, 7 storm. Wait, chair, 7 storm. Wait, chair, 7 storm, storm, storm. Wait, chair, 7 storm.
Wait, chair, 7 storm. Sit, stay, sit, don't wait, chair. to the arrivals gate at 2 in the morning, and it stood the way you do. When you have been sitting long enough, that standing feels like something close to rough on the body, but he stood and raised his hand, the quietest of gestures, and I understand now what 7 hours in a plastic chair means as a sentence about being there for someone who does not know you are waiting.
They say the dead release the hours that they gave us,
But my father sat 7 hours in a plastic chair.
I do not need the flight to have been on time.
I only need to know he did not call ahead. He just sat down. He just sat down. Trust the 7 hours. Oh. My father waited at the airport once for 7 hours on a Thursday in the months of winter, sitting in a plastic chair, giving me his evening without fanfare. Oh, I came through arrivals and he raised his hand, the quietest thing I never fully understand. Leave your mark, we are still waiting. The chair is still plastic, the arrivals board is still his. The airport remembers every hour he sat without complaint.